Look closely at many conservative laws passed by state legislatures, and you're likely to find the hand of ALEC. That stands for the American Legislative Exchange Council. Critics complain that ALEC is a corporate-backed bill mill. ALEC calls itself a defender of free markets and smaller government. Mark Strassmann sat down this week with one of ALEC's leading legislators to find out more.
In all 50 state legislatures, lawmakers feel a powerful backstage presence in ALEC. The policy group pushes the conservative agenda, backed by 300 corporate sponsors.
They look at us and they recognize, hey, here are the legislators that believe in free markets. Here are the legislators that believe in limited government.
Republican Chip Rogers, Georgia State Senate Majority Leader, is ALEC's national treasurer. He's one of 2,000 ALEC members nationwide, one of every 4 state lawmakers in America.
It really is a shame that companies have to continually look over their shoulders to protect themselves from an onerous government. And I believe that these entities look at ALEC and say, finally, there's an organization that is on the side of the employers.
Laws limiting collective bargaining by unions in Wisconsin and Ohio were similar to model bills drafted by ALEC. The group says its model bills are templates for as many as 200 state laws passed a year, lowering corporate and capital gains taxes, rolling back environmental regulations, and capping damage lawsuits or torts.
Tort reform, big one for ALEC?
Big one for ALEC.
Because?
Well, if you talk to any small business owner, the 3 things they'll tell you of how to grow their business is they need less taxation, less regulation, and less litigation.
But 20 ALEC members from Coca-Cola to Procter & Gamble quit ALEC this year, unhappy with the group's push into controversial non-economic issues, from stand-your-ground self-defense laws to strict photo ID laws, which critics say make it harder for minorities and the poor to vote.
Voter ID as an issue is the reason that Walmart pulled out. Walmart's not exactly some liberal company.
If I were to go to Walmart and I were to attempt to buy a bottle of beer, I would assume that Walmart would ask me for identification. I would hope that most Americans cherish the right to vote a little more than they do the right to buy a bottle of beer.
Coke, Dell, Johnson & Johnson, Walmart. I mean, these are huge companies that are saying, enough, we don't want any part of this.
We have a refocus, and it's going to be specifically on these fiscal issues, limited government, deregulation.
But Common Cause, the government watchdog, calls ALEC a lobbying group and wants its nonprofit tax status revoked. Rogers says that's just an attack from a liberal critic. And with 25 new companies joining this year, he says ALEC remains a powerful tool for conservative legislators like him. Mark Strassmann, CBS News, Atlanta.